Hello, now I'm going to share with you the concept of direct and indirect pleasure and how it affects our intimacy. So this is an apple, and you are welcome to take an object, any object will do for now, and just try to touch your hand, feel it on the back of your hand, on the front of your hand, and as I touch it, I feel the texture, the temperature, and it feels good, it feels pleasant, I enjoy the sensation. And as that happens, the neurons in my brain, through the nerves, are firing, saying, oh, this is good, there's something touching my skin and I'm enjoying it. So this is direct approach to pleasure. Now imagine an apple is another person, right? And I'm relating to them, I'm talking to them, saying, hey, how would you like to touch me? So they tell me, for instance, they want to touch this and that, so I'm starting to touch them and looking at them, enjoying their presence with me, giving them pleasure, and they say, oh, that feels good, right? So they say that they enjoy it, and my pleasure centers are firing in my brain, so I'm receiving pleasure from them having pleasure. This is an example of indirect route to pleasure, and we have both. The first one, the direct route to pleasure, is independent of presence of another person or anything else. You can just be with yourself, with your body, with your hands, and feeling the touch on any part of your body and enjoy it. And the more you do it, the more you enjoy it, because the more your skin is sensitized to receive pleasure. Whereas the indirect route to pleasure depends on another person being there. And this is the common mechanism for porn pleasure, for imagery pleasure, for fantasy pleasure. You are imagining another, or you're interacting with another, you're seeing another, and your pleasure is being drawn from them. So for healthy functioning, for healthy sexuality, we actually need both, right? And if there's only one visual stimulation, or stimulation of partner being in pleasure, us receiving pleasure, or the women on the porn, or anybody in the porn that's being in pleasure and us receiving pleasure as a result, then we are dependent, and that may hugely limit our capacity for pleasure, because we're not actually feeling our body, and by limiting the sensations in our body, we are also limited in how we can give pleasure to another. So this is why we really want to take time and develop our direct route to pleasure. Thus, it can also enhance our capacity being with others, but also it can support us in reducing any dependency on the indirect route to pleasure, should have we developed one by now. Thank you.